In one way, the fact that he is now set to be the next Taoiseach is nothing out of the ordinary, considering every leader of Fianna Fáil before him has occupied the office. But cast your mind back 10 years and the idea that he would one day lead a government seemed far-fetched. It was 2011, the country broke, Fianna Fáil was in power, the IMF was in town. Brian Count had stepped aside as party leader, Micheal Martin took over. His reign began with an apology.
I am sorry for the mistakes that we made as a party and that I made as a minister. I think there is a sense within the parliamentary party that the old ways simply will not work for the party.
His Dáil career had begun 20 years earlier, in 1989. Back then he was tipped as a rising star of the party, a future Jack Lynch.
I'm not running around the place with that fixation in my mind, and some people think I am, but I'm not.
He became Bertie Ahern's youngest minister in 1997. In 2000 he moved to health. His greatest achievement surely was the introduction of the smoking ban. He was accused though of being indecisive in office, the setting up of the HSE2 perhaps a less flattering part of his legacy. After Brian Count took over as Taoiseach in 2008, Micheal Martin became the Minister for Foreign Affairs. But as the country and the government unravelled, he made his move and became Fianna Fáil's new leader.
Delighted, great honour indeed, absolutely thrilled.
His first task was damage limitation. The 2011 election would be devastating for the party, returning with just 20 seats, its worst ever performance.
It's a very disappointing result for the party nationally. I think we were aware that we had a huge challenge in this election.
And so began his 9 years in opposition, dealing with critics inside Fianna Fáil, rebuilding the party, trying to repair its reputation with the public, who are still recovering from the crash. In 2016, the party gained 24 seats on the road to recovery. Micheal Martin then agreed to support Fine Gael in a confidence and supply arrangement. It was the era of new politics. Long regarded as socially conservative, he supported the removal of the Eighth Amendment.
People have different perspectives on this, and I know that others in the parliamentary party will have a different view to mine.
Quite entitled. We're on the north side.
In February's election, he lined up to take on Leo Varadkar. It was Mary Lou MacDonald, though, that made the most gains. But it's Micheal Martin who is now set for the top job until December 2022. It's been quite the journey for the Cork man. For some, he'll always be associated with the government that needed the troika and the crash that scarred the country. For others, he's the personification of tenacity, sticking around when others didn't. A contender perhaps for one of the great Irish political comebacks, but he never really did go away. Conor Hunt, RTE News.